Everyone, this is Jamie and I'm going to be doing a flip through of my 2017 scrapbook. I use the We Are Memory Keepers gold albums to house all of my kind of yearly albums, which is how I sort my pages and projects. So I either do albums or since I have a lot of travel stuff, I do continents as well. So this is the 2017 one. If you saw my Insta stories, you will see that I think the layouts that I've created in the past 2 to 3 years, they aren't in albums. And it's been a project where I wanted to transition into some newer albums that are all matching, and I just haven't taken the time to get that done. One of my roadblocks is that I really want good, clean photos of all of those, and so that's taking some time. And you'll see Izzy pop in. Sorry, he likes to come hang out with me in my scrap space. But this is my 2017 album because I thought I've been missing this aspect of like actually finishing a project and then putting it into the album. That's something I feel like that's been missing from just my process. Something I used to love to do. And so now I've decided if I'm gonna start this project, then I'm gonna start it with all of the latest stuff that I've done. So I went through and pulled out all of the 2017 stuff that I've created and put it into the album. So just gonna start flipping through the pages. Here's the title page that I did using Ellie Studio stuff. It is a photo of my family of 4. So me and my boyfriend, our dog who was being uncooperative at the time, and our cat who you have already seen in this video. This is a project that I did with Pretty Little Studio. It's just 5 facts about me, and I thought it was really fun to kind of start the year using or making pages and projects that are more about me. I am a childless scrapbooker, so this is another, if you've ever wondered what us childless scrapbookers scrapbook about, well, here's some insight. So I did this page using the Dear Lizzie collection. It's about my name, like where it derives from, and the fact that my mom used to call me her little bunny rabbit. So just some cute vintage photos. I scrapbook a lot about my pets. I've gotten into scrapbooking them in traveler's notebook format lately, so I don't have as many layouts about them, but this is one that I did with Pretty Little Studio. I also did this about like my top 10 to-go list, like the places in the world that I want to travel to and would be excited to visit. I scrapbook about various events. So this year I participated in the Women's March here in Houston, so I wanted to make sure to capture that. And then I do what I call a monthly memories project, where I'm just kind of pulling the highlights from the month and scrapping them pocket page style, using 9x12 and primarily using the Ellie Studio kit stuff. You'll see that I mix in different sizes, obviously, and I also mix in pocket pages and layouts. I always love doing that. I just think it's fun for variety. And you'll see that some of these I don't have backsides to, and you know, I'll go back and try to figure out some stuff to put in here. And if there's no photos or a specific story that I could tell here, I have no problem just like cutting up a piece of pattern paper that I think is really pretty. Maybe something that would coordinate with like this here and then this peeking out, and just slipping that in the backside and calling it done. I'm not gonna stress about it. So everything's divided by the month. So we're now into February, and here again is the pocket page, the monthly pocket page that I put together of things that I've done. I include just random scrapbook projects that I've completed. I mean, this one was about a photo that was taken, 11 years in between, and so just put that in alongside like the travel stuff that I have going on. This is one that I did as part of my big picture classes class around hidden journaling, so the journaling's tucked away back there. Check that one out if you're interested. I'll link it up. This was also part of that class, so there's some hidden journaling right here. And then just more stuff. This was part of my design team assignment with American Crafts, using the Creekside collection, and it was just super perfect to pair along with this dress that I was wearing. And again, I don't have something here, but if I want to, I can print out, you know, one 12 by 12 photo, or just add pattern paper and call it a day. So I kind of transitioned into doing my monthly memories like on the front and the back, and now these are kind of laid out like this. I'm probably going to go back to doing front and back because I think, you know, now that I've put this album together and now that I kind of know how things are going to slot in, it's actually better if I do it on the front and the back because then it's easier to add in the layouts and things. So I don't scrap chronologically. All of this is, I mean, well, I scrap this stuff chronologically, but the layouts and things aren't chronological. So I just try to find a place to stick them in alongside the pocket pages and different things. And I create these as one spread. And I don't really want to interrupt it with like a layout. But you know, this is starting the March stuff. This is just more fun Ellie Studio goodness. So here we go. So here's one where I did the April stuff. And there was April stuff here, and then there's an April side here, but on the back of the April side was the May stuff, and so I'm just trying to figure out how I want to put that in the album, especially considering I did the journaling 1, 2, 3, and the 3 is on that other page. But just more random layouts and different things. So my nephew turned 8. He came over with his puppy dog, and we hung out. This is one that it's like not really a specific date. It's more about like all the gatherings that we've had in 2017. And so it was nice to just kind of slot that in anywhere regardless of the date. Here is the page that I created using a challenge from my friend Tracy Fox, Scrappy Like a Fox. I just love the challenge that she issued, and so I wanted to make sure to get in on that. And this is the page I created on NSD. Here is more Ellie Studio. Here's a trip that I took earlier this year. Here is my Izzy Cat. And now we're getting into the July stuff, and we're like already towards the end of this album because it's getting really full. So this is the last one that I just did as part of the Ellie Studio design team. And, you know, I have a couple page protectors left in here, and then to figure out what to do. I don't really know what this does, but I didn't want it at the beginning. I wanted it at the end. So this is a really kind of chunky, already pretty full book. And I just need to figure out how much more I want to put in here. There's some stories from the previous months that haven't been told, haven't been put in here yet. But I will figure that out as I go. And, you know, at a certain point, maybe I cut off in June, and then everything July onwards goes into the new album. I just purchased 4 more of these gold We Are Memory Keepers albums, so I will have more to coordinate, you know, this type of the yearly albums. So this is just a quick flip through of my 2017 scrapbook, and I will also show you the companion 2017 small album that I'm using just because I really love 6x8 size, and so I will show you that just really quickly next. So here's the 2017 small album that I have. It's a 6x8. It's Studio Calico. Ashley Goldberg designed it, and I just freaking loved it. It was amazing. I have 2 of them, so I'm going to be filling them out. So I just decided that I also wanted to capture life in a 6x8 album format because I just love this size. There's something so pleasing about this tiny size, and I wanted to add in just smaller stories and just have this as an option. I don't want to limit myself on the formats and the ways that I can document. I've also decided that this is going to be where I slot in all of my monthly bullet journals, so they're perfectly sized to go in these albums. And I also know that this is where I'm going to end up putting all of the traveler's notebooks that I've been completing when I'm done, so they'll also slot in, and I'll use my fuse just to make sure that the page protectors are like the appropriate size for them. But so I haven't done as much in this album, but I love it. I'm excited to continue in this format and, you know, not limit my creativity in terms of the formats that I use, because I was really missing making these tiny pages. I haven't done it in a while, and I'm really excited to have it incorporated back. So that's it. This is just a quick flip through of how I am storing all my 2017 projects, and more to come. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Have a great day.